Раз, два, три. Так, а на чем мы закончили? Мы что-то воровали, да, у нас из библиотеки?
Lumos. Accio. Protego. Revelio.
Так, вроде заклинания вспомнили. Вот это, конечно, мне не нравится, что приходится, типа, пропускать и ждать время, пока появится. Так, это кто у
You
нас?
cannot be serious.
Профессор Шарп.
Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox. It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Так, ясно, придется нам немножко поучиться.
Revelio.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Так, понятно. Все-таки у нас карта гораздо больше будет, чем я думал.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Так, пойдем гикать. Новое заклинание не помешает нам.
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
И все? Мне не надо ничего выполнять, просто сразу задание есть.
Revelio.
Galleons and a historian's uniform.
I accidentally dropped a flobberworm down my robes and potions once. You'd think I'd been hit with Tarantallegra the way I was prancing.
I don't mind living in dormitories. Spin witches is my favorite.
Тогда пойдем на дуэльки. Так, у нас есть инцендио. Дальность действия невелика, поэтому нужно быть достаточно близко к цели. Хорошо. Так, это у нас акция. Притягивает различные объекты и врагов ближе к заклинателю. Хорошо. Люмус, я думаю, нам не нужен. А, ну Левиоса у нас есть. Люмус, люмус, люмус. А что это второе? Ага, ясно, все понятно. Ну, я думаю, нам 3 этих заклинаний хватит.
If I could undo all that happened that day, I would!
Да, FPS, конечно, невысок.
Revelio.
Так, что это у нас такое?
Incendio. Revelio.
Здесь мы так и не разобрались.
Levioso. Accio. Lumos. Incendio.
Talk about him? If I could
Ладно,
undo
еще
all that
вернемся.
happened that day, I would!
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of Cross Wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Find the one.
Levioso. Accio.
Take 4.
Come on!
Ах, не успели исцелиться.
They made a crap's breakfast out of you that round. Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready
Без
now.
победы мы
Very
не
well.
уйдем.
Good luck out there.
Accio. Incendio. Defendo. Levioso. Accio. Ringo.
That's all you've got?
Levioso. Protego. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
Confringo.
Incendio. Incendio.
Act like a winner.
Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Protego. Accio. Incendio.
Arresto momentum!
Descendo!
Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Glad I didn't bet on that round.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Блин, а это был, кстати, хороший момент, чтобы изучить. Получить нам это задание, выполнить.
Revelio. Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Good one!
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Nicely done.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
Так, слишком быстро.
Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Excellent form. Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Even though you won the tournament already, I'm glad to see you haven't stopped training. Stay sharp, my friend.
Так, тренировки это, конечно, хорошо, но нам бы нужен реальный противник. Ну, а теперь отправимся немного на учебу. Да, вот тут на заставке могли бы и музычку какую-нибудь подрубить бы. А то скучновато ждать загрузки.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bowl. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone! Now, for our next task, we'll be planting Dittany at our potting tables.
Revelio.
You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Дорогая профессор Чеснок, как мило с вашей стороны вспомнить, что я люблю клубнику. Неудивительно, что маглы обожают эти душистые ягоды. Что бы вы ни выращивали, все получается отменного качества. От чего? От горячавки? От горячавки до ягод. Очень надеюсь, что под вашим руководством моя племянница тоже освоит этот навык. Ленора в вас души не чает. Уверена, как и все прочие ученики. С наилучшими пожеланиями, Элеонора Эверли.
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Miffler's fancy or roses?
Once my sister sent me a howler simply because I brought one of her... Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Прикольно, тучка с дождем. Так, это получается через 10 минут. Угу.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
Revelio.
Так, сливы цепелины. Эти похожие на редиску, оранжевого цвета фрукты парят вверх ногами, когда вырастают. Некоторые считают, что они могут обострять восприимчивость человека ко всему необычному.
Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
I'm sorry. What do I need to do?
Garlic said she wanted you to have a go at tending the cabbages. Give them some time to chomp and whatnot. Nothing to it, really. Just toss some of those Chinese chomping cabbages out. You'll see fairly quickly why we call them that.
Revelio.
Levioso. Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and Deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
I tried to send a note to someone I love.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon
Так,
hide
тут у нас еще
gloves,
4 минутки.
I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Revelio.
Mandrake's really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as fences.
Так, ну что, нам до бадьянчика еще 3 минуты. Подождем, я думаю.
In the greenhouse as in the great hall.
А, жесть. Так, ну мы переоделись немножко. Так, ну и отправимся на зелеварение. Кошмар! Блин, в инвентаре время останавливается.
Revelio.
Так, ну вот наш бадьянчик уже приготовился. Так, а крафтить мы будем как раз наше зелье... ну все верно, нам же на зелье варенья нужно успеть. Ладно, побежали. Правильно, Сергей Викторович, зачем нам бежать, если можно нам тпшнуться?
Is.
I saw all about the Professor Sharp's desk. I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Здравствуй, Евгений. Так, что за варево у нас получится?
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
My parents considered keeping me home this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Thwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
Ну, какой хитрожопый Уизли, а?
I'll get you the Thwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Thwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Keep your potion stations organized and
Так, распоряжение. Дата 31 декабря 1875 года. Отправитель Мракоборческий центр. Тема Горбин и Беркес. В последнее время возле магазина Горбин и Беркес наблюдается нездоровое оживление в неурочные часы, особенно после полуночи. черному ходу доставляют подозрительного вида свертки. С учетом репутации магазина мы решили увеличить число мракоборцев, ведущих наблюдение. Вы входите в их число. Ожидайте дальнейших указаний. Так, оказывается, наш профессор еще и мракоборец.
Revelio.
Это фуфер такой, вупер, как он, блин. Вупер. Так, ну и шарфик прихватили.
Precision is key when brewing potions.
Here's the flopper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Juris potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Плохо, что нам всего лишь один раз нужно в ручном режиме варить это зелье. Остальное все будет потом автоматом делаться.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah! Get it! Oh! Dragon Dart! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Эх, кто ж мог подумать.
Wasn't expecting that literally to blow up in my face. It was rather brilliant, though. I'd better clean up. You should finish brewing your potion if you haven't already.
I brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Так, ладно, посмотрим, что у нас осталось. Так, ага, инсендио мы 5 из 5 сделали, а вот уклоняться от атак врагов, используя кувырок. Ладно, побежим тогда девушкам из Уагадау. Или Уагаду.
Revelio.
Levioso.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Блин, кошмар, как долго бегать. Надо срочно метлой обзавестись.
Revelio.
Так, ну-ка, ну-ка. Это не хижина или Хагрид, а будущее? Очень, кстати, похоже.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Ага, блин, как всегда забыл об этом. Надо возвращаться обратно. Плохо, конечно, что так мало места в сумках у нас. Приходится постоянно бегать, продавать, точнее, ненужные вещи.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around. hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Да, плохо.
What are you up to now?
Nothing to poke in Arranger except spiders. Not worth the trouble if you ask me. When the clouds are dark is always the best time to strike.
Так, тут у нас враги.
Veil beneath which to orchestrate one's treachery. Someone come here, Cruckmite.
Incendio. Accio.
No! Quick taker! Luck! Nothing more than luck!
Accio. Incendio. Leviosa.
No.
Oh, I shall enjoy this.
А где же ты еще один-то был? Вылазь.
Beasts were made to be skinned and eaten.
Текстуры, что ли, упал? Так нечестно. Мне надо квест закончить. Ай, опять.
Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Levioso.
Так, ну ладно. Пойдем к Натае нашей. Нати, точнее. А куда мы тпшнулись? Ясно, мы не в то место телепортировались.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
Совы Хогвартса. Сов, принадлежащих школе или ученикам, можно найти в совятне Хогвартса. Рекомендуется внимательнее осмотреть под ноги, чтобы не вступить в совиный помет или не раздавить отрыгнутый скелет какой-нибудь мышки. Так, может быть, наверху еще что-то спрятано?
Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Ага, ясно. Они, скорее всего, будут в сундуке. Нельзя так просто их полутать.
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
А где это мы находимся? Почему у нас показывает, что здесь есть точка? А, и правда есть.
Revelio.
Можно было бы предположить, что этот набор инструментов следует заколдовать, чтобы использовать для создания всевозможной мебели, для уютных хижин любых, даже самых невероятных размеров. Так, а что это у нас тут интересно? Пещерка какая-то?
Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Странно. И все это ради какого-то плащика низкоуровневого. Ладно, посмотрим еще, что вернемся попозже.
Revelio.
Might I beseech you for some assistance?
Hello. Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool. Essentially, a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know your family?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green. The Pinch Smedley name is synonymous with intellectual curiosity. We are known for our contributions to science and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly. But with all I plan to discover about the world around us, those that don't yet know the name certainly one day will.
It sounds dangerous. especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
Так, плохо, конечно, что мы не знаем никакого заклинания дышать под водой.
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is. I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
Revelio.
I trust you didn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me, and for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us, which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten...
Revelio! What's going on here?
I never thought Ranrock's loyalists would go this far.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you?
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual path for a goblin. Most of my family work in metal, or associated with Gringotts. I'd wager my finest brush that Ranrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again.
Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now, but they've always believed that violence is the only way to get what they want. Things have taken a much darker turn of late. Ranrock is getting more powerful, and his loyalists know it. They feel untouchable. Ranrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him, but he was wrong. Many of us would like a diplomatic end to the discord with wizard kind.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your cards.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Revelio.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
But Mummy...
Archie, I don't have time to argue. I've told you repeatedly not to stray far from home. Especially when I'm inside with your little sister.
But you should see
Revelio.
them. They're beautiful.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts.
Oh, that's enough. I'm too tired for your stories today. You stay right here where I can see you. Now, why don't you do some more drawings for me?
Very well, Mummy.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
What do you have for sale?
I sell only potions and their ingredients. If you can't fix it with a potion, then it's best left broken, I say. My ingredients are all local to this area, and my potions are brewed to keep you healthy and safe.
Can you tell me a bit about yourself?
Oh, let's see. Well, I am Lower Hogsfield's preeminent potioneer, but I was once a lowly Hogwarts student like you. In fact, I'll give you the Hogwarts discount. It's the standard price. My prices are low enough already, you see.
Any whispers going about the town?
You may have noticed we have a bit of a rivalry with Upper Hogsfield. Not much to it, but we're still the better of the two Hogsfields. Better than most other places, too.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today? Ah, yes, a wonderful choice. I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you. I hope to see you again sometime.
Revelio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Not my fault you're a deadly great spider. Revelio. Revelio.
Гибридский черный дракон – это огромная тварь, которая может вырасти до 9 метров в длину. Большая грубая чешуя, принадлежащая одному из этих драконов, является ценностью Арчи Бикла, которую он хранит в своем тайном убежище.
Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Past the ruins. I'm on the right track. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Too late for you to learn the error of your ways. Revelio. An encampment. This must be it.
One of the best meals.
Revelio. Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Arn will regret not joining us. If he doesn't come round now, he'll be made even more of an example.
We should have killed that traitor, Arn, when we took his cards.
What's that? Who's there?
How many of you are there?
Ranrock won't be stopped!
I won't rest until... Was that your best? Not quite.
Levioso.
If only Ranrock were here!
Prepare to surrender now.
Kill spells glance off of me.
Accio.
I've been fighting this before you were born.
Accio.
Pity, not quite.
Protego.
Taste, goblins.
Incendio. Accio. Yes. Incendio.
You won't stop me.
Accio.
Oh, that was meant for me.
Levioso. Incendio. Accio.
Away with that.
Levioso. Accio.
You can't stop us.
Accio. Incendio.
Enough of this.
Эх, не хватило немножко нам.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter. How many of you are there? Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
Just you wait till I'm on solid ground!
This will not go well for you.
Not quite.
What an unfortunate disappointment.
Yes.
That was pitiful.
Accio.
Was that your best?
Levioso. Incendio. Protego. Levioso. Incendio. Incendio. Levioso.
No!
Accio. Incendio.
When are you going to give up?
Levioso.
That was unimpressive. You won't survive this, my youngster.
Levioso.
I feel as though you're not even trying.
Accio. That was quite something. Now, to free Arn's cards. Revelio. Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Accio! Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arn. Accio! Levioso! Incendio! Revelio! Revelio.
Странно, что это за места такие?
Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Reparo. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. 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 Accio. This looks intriguing. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Revelio. Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today? I hope to see you again sometime.
If you're here for my wares...
On, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ranrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
I managed to free your carts fairly easily.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What a nice idea, Ron. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done.
Revelio.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
students! You can't be
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
You're right, spear.
Accio! Incendio! Levioso!
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. Oh, I'm gonna be
We can help them up!
I'm not going anywhere.
Take this student over my dead body!
You made a great.
Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Revelio!
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Knockturn Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Revelio.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. See that? The vine vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Curious. The pyres are back where they started. How beautiful! What a day. I can hardly believe it.
Revelio. I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now I've got what I needed, I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Greetings. I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice. Expelliarmus, you seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
Really mastered that one, haven't you?
Never a dull moment when I go home.
Reparo.
I spend the entire day in Hogwarts. I shrunk my mother once. I did. Don't give me that look.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Good of you to come. My friend, Professor Fig, speaks highly of you and your resourcefulness. He was vague as to details, but mentioned your having tracked down a difficult-to-find book. I wondered if you'd be willing to do a little detective work on my behalf.
Of course, Mr. Ollivander. Sounds most up my street.
Wonderful. You see, about a century ago, an heirloom applewood wand with a fairy wing core went missing from this very shop. My great-aunt suspected a student named Richard Jackdaw. He'd been serving as an assistant here and suddenly vanished.
Richard Jackdaw?
Like the bird. In fact, he was known to frequent the Hogwarts Owlery. We searched there, of course, but found no wand. We did find a series of statues similar to Jackdaw's. I'm certain they're a clue, but I cannot figure out where they lead. Jackdaw was last heard tittering about some pages with a map he'd stolen from Peeves. As you can imagine, the poltergeist was less than helpful.
Why would the thief have taken the wand?
I must admit I have no idea. From what I can gather, he fancied himself an adventurer of sorts, always looking for trouble. In fact, after he went missing, rumor had it his ghost was seen in Hogsmeade. Never heard much about him after that, but it seems as if his adventurous spirit may have got the better of him. Perhaps he thought that the wand had some special power simply because of its esteemed lineage. Astonishing how misunderstood the art of wand-making is.
Is there anything special about the wand?
Oh yes, it's terribly special. But not in the way you might think. It won't grant special powers to the caster, no. Nothing like that. But it will ease the hearts and minds of the Ollivanders to know of its return. And that power is immeasurable.
Surely you could continue searching the owlery.
Oh, one would think. However, the headmaster does not take kindly to an old wand-maker loitering about the place. Can't say I blame him. Also, I have perhaps been looking for too long. I feel a fresh set of eyes, and a bright mind like yours is sure to solve this riddle.
I'll have a look for you. You've certainly given me plenty to go on.
Ah, you've brought hope to this old wand-maker's heart. Professor Fig was right. You are a remarkable student.
Revelio.
First they're teaching students jinx.
Unforgivable curses. Off on another adventure, are we?
statues Mr. Ollivander mentioned must be upstairs amongst the owls. Don't mind me, owls. I'm just here to help a friend. Now, where are those statues? I recognize those handles. The summoning charm should do the trick. Empty perches. Could be the right size for jackdaws. Or statues of jackdaws. Here's a welcome surprise. This'll do nicely.
Revelio. Accio.
No statues here.
Revelio. Accio.
I'd best keep looking.
Accio. Revelio.
Nothing.
Accio.
No statues here. I'd best keep looking. Nothing.
Accio.
No statues here. I'll take that, thank you.
Revelio.
Birds aren't afraid of heights. Perhaps I should look a bit higher.
Accio.
I'd best keep looking. Nothing. No statues here. Here's a welcome surprise. A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
Здравствуй, Ник. Давно не виделись, как дела твои?
Revelio.
What's happening?
Да, все тоже хорошо.
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Good news. If you've got something to hide, you found the perfect spot. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. So Mr. Ollivander was right. He wants his family wand back.
Goodness, I'd forgotten about that wand. I assure you I don't have it on me. I'm almost certain I dropped it the moment I was beheaded in that cave. Oh, it was sheer folly to follow that map.
What map?
Ridiculous, really. Found it on some yellowed old pages Peeves had pilfered. Thought I could impress a girl. But that's a story for another day.
So you stole a wand and then followed a map on some pages that you took from Peeves and followed that map to your doom.
Odd to hear it all reduced to such absurdity, but yes. Why do you care about some old wand?
I don't really. Ollivander does. It's the pages I'm after. Might they be with the wand in the cave?
Indeed. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest? I'd be happy to show you where to find them.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He's got a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor, whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. I doubt he even noticed they were gone.
Why would you steal Mr. Ollivander's family wand?
The family were always going on about how special it was, so I took it. Who could resist? Sadly, it wasn't special enough to save my neck. I fully intended to return it once I learned it was only special for sentimental reasons, but as you can see, I never got the chance.
I think I can guess how you died, but who did it to you?
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do visit the cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
If that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you there.
If you don't mind the sight
Так,
of a
похоже, у нас новое задание.
my decapitated skeleton, the wand and the pages are yours for the taking.
Ясно. Ну, в общем, непонятно. Игра, с одной стороны, вроде интересная, все хорошо, а с другой стороны, какие-то непонятные катсцены, вообще безмолвные, молчат. Иногда лица у них страшные, вообще так выглядят, нету никакой мимики. Ну, мне кажется, немножко они ее не доработали. А так, вроде бы, все неплохо. Главное, что есть сюжет, много заданий. И графон вроде тоже ничего, с одной стороны, а иногда в некоторых местах так страшно сделано. Так, это нам практически за километр бежать. Я думаю, сперва пойдем, наверное, выполним одно задание Мерлина. Оно тут рядом как раз. Спасибо. Так, ну ясно, они, наверное, для красоты, с ними нельзя взаимодействовать. А куда я вообще забрался? А, ну тут совсем недалеко осталось.
Accio.
Да, я вот даже третью часть, по-моему, даже не про... Да, я третью часть еще и не прошел арки-то. Надо будет вернуться как-то к ней.
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Так, у нас тут враги какие-то появились. Ну, это у нас паучки.
Protego. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Так, и у нас какое-то маленькое задание. Победить 5 пауков еще надо. Так, что же тут, что же тут? Куча загадок в этой игре. Вот это вот мне нравится.
Accio.
Красота. Странно. Неужели не все еще?
Accio.
Ага, вон еще одна.
Accio.
Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Так, тут у нас опять враг.
Protego.
Что это за жаба такая?
Revelio. Lumos.
Так, и тут кто-то есть. Озвучки не было. Вот что-то я слышал, только вот я не помню, про Хогвартс это было или нет. Про какую-то игру я слышал, что собирались доделать озвучку. По-моему, про нее. Но пока нету озвучки русской.
Lumos.
Так, а ты кто у нас тут? Ух, тут у вас много. Блин, их много, они опасные. Ну вылазьте сюда ко мне. Или вы не умеете по стенкам ползать?
Lumos. Incendio.
You're the one who released Treadwell, aren't you? That was a mistake, Fred.
Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
Ты! И все? Кошмар, как нас быстро убили-то. Да, нельзя все-таки так просто бегать везде и всюду. Так, ну что, я думаю, попробуем еще раз, только уже будем аккуратно.
Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Так, минус паук.
Accio. Incendio.
Минус второй. Они не агрятся, в принципе, да? Они вылазят.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
There's a...
Revelio. Lumos.
Ага, ну тут для дураков куча плакатов с надписью «Опасно». Так, а тут прям Extreme Danger. Ладно, не пойдем.
Confringo! Did I hurt you? Coward!
one is easy.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts. Revelio.
Betting on the dragon fight was the best decision I've made yet. Betting on the dragon fight was the best decision I've made yet. I'll be off to the tavern after this. Come out!
Incendio.
No!
Expelliarmus.
Так, тут у нас пещерка.
Revelio.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Привет, Андре. Да, тут можно и просто подуэлиться с другими волшебниками. И будет уже, ну, типа боссы, я так понимаю. Будут уже другие тоже, будут колдуны-волшебники.
Revelio.
Странно. Ну что, будем нырять? Опа-на, тайничок нашли. Ну блин, ну как так вот? Вот такой тайник, а тут шмотка, которая хуже, чем на мне. Кстати, по поводу снаряжения надо надеть, наверное. Ну да, и уровнем больше, но по защите ниже. Я еще заметил такую вещь, здесь крайне быстро качается уровень, а задания низкого уровня. Так, где-то у нас тут... Ага, вы ж только что были. Где вы спрятались?
Revelio.
А, это волки. Кстати, у меня на волков есть капуста.
Expelliarmus. Revelio.
Так, странно. Вроде показывает, что завершено здесь это место, но оно не исчезает. Наверное, рано мы сюда пришли. Ладно, пойдем по основной сюжет. Вот люблю я проходить весь мир, исследовать, точнее, не проходя основную сюжетную линию, а потом, получается, надо сперва пройти сюжетку, а потом бегать, лутать все остальное.
Revelio.
Ну, надеюсь, что не быстро наскучит. Игра, в принципе, довольно-таки большая.
Here I am,
Просто
as
надо
good as my
избавиться от
word.
привычки. Надо идти по сюжету, и все. А потом уже дальше будем лутать все остальное. Это у меня привычка осталась из Ведьмака 3. Я привык там сначала исследовать мир, а потом уже проходить сюжетную линию.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Only a Ravenclaw would travel this far in pursuit of knowledge.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say Intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks. A stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
Ясно, нам достался трусишка-призрак. Пойдем сами.
Revelio.
Так, ну тут у нас пауки.
Accio. Incendio. Leviosa.
А вот эти вот уже гораздо большего уровня.
Accio. Leviosa. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Фух, с одним разобрались. Да, на высокоуровневых паучков не действует магия.
Revelio.
Да, задание-то походу опасное.
Incendio. Revelio.
The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word.
Revelio.
Так, кто это? Чья это мордочка такая? Пушишка? Что это за пушишка? Ну-ка, давайте догоним. Ладно, не будем пушишек обижать.
Revelio. Accio.
Опа-на, у нас тут и кентаврики есть. Интересно, будут агрессивными, нет? Здорово! Не, им на меня плевать, ладно?
Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio. Incendio.
Intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Renrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
Expelliarmus. Accio.
Back to the bench.
Levioso. Expelliarmus.
I won't back you.
Incendio. Levioso. Expelliarmus.
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me.
Revelio.
Так, ладно, у нас тут и гоблины, я смотрю, подоспели. Гробница Галкрада. Она идет как отдельное место. Нельзя просто так войти. Ага, вот.
I wonder how big this place is.
Revelio.
Да,
These
местечко
rooms must
великовато.
have something to do with opening this door. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here.
Revelio.
Ах вы ж, членистоногие, попрятались.
I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this.
Revelio.
Только вы не говорите, что вы 20 уровня. Ай, сколько их? Не, нормально, 13. Ешь их, капуста.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus.
Бррр. Не люблю пауков.
I'm not gonna touch those. Ugh.
Accio. Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
Кстати, я не проверил, капуста меня кусать не будет? Не будет.
Revelio.
Ух ты, шляпу нашли новую. Так, кстати, надо проверить наши запасы. Ладно, пока еще хватает. Блин, 16 уровень нужен. Ну ладно. А нам совсем чуть-чуть осталось. Вот, давай оставим эту.
Revelio.
That platform ought to be able to float straight to me.
А, тварюки.
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Accio. Revelio.
Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this.
Так, и тут перчаточки тоже легендарные. Ну, кстати, перчаточки-то на вид огонь.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio.
Another puzzle. Well, if Jackdaw could solve this, so can I.
Revelio.
Только хотел сказать, что-то паучков не видно, и вот они.
Revelio.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there.
Accio. Revelio. Incendio.
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Revelio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
Так, не зря, кстати, он нам напоминает, это 10-й раз. Все-таки здесь попахивает какой-то ловушкой.
Revelio. Incendio.
Whoa.
Accio.
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Revelio. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Ну да, я уже тоже думал, что было бы круто, если бы хотя бы какие-нибудь отсылочки были бы к ним.
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Ну а про фильм, кстати, да, ты прав очень. Там хорошо, если одно заклинание в 2 минуты кастанут. Блин, пещера здоровенная, боюсь, пропущу что-нибудь.
There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete.
Так, а как раз таки мы пропустили одно место.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
More spiders. These can't be what beheaded Richard Jackson.
Последняя капуста.
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Ой-ой-ой, это что за тварюки такие?
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Expelliarmus.
Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way.
Фух, вот это, кстати, крутое заклинание, когда он его уменьшает и раздавливает.
Revelio.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? I need to look around for a symbol.
Revelio.
Так, ну что ж, вот мы и нашли. Так, у нас впереди кто-то стоит.
Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages.
Даже несколько рыцарей. Так, ну что, морально подготавливаем. Ух ты, их там много. Ладно, в бой. Не будем тянуть.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Oh, shame. Those splinters must be what's left of Ollivander's wand. At least I can take the pages. Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room?
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio! Expelliarmus ought to disarm you brutes. Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
Ясно, на него не действует. Ай-яй-яй-яй, больно.
Expelliarmus! Levioso! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
Не-не-не, я один раз дал подойти себе врагу, вместо одного удара прихлопнул.
But that's unnerving. What's happening? Revelio.
Так, не забываем про сундучки. Катсцена. Посмотрим, кстати, на нее. Обычно катсцены здесь очень страшно сделаны.
I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section.
Не, странно, не катсцена. Продолжаем играть.
Where am I? Revelio. Oh no, the room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this? I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of it. What is this place?
Can it be?
Revelio.
Не, ну ладно, тайнички потом поищем.
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensieves. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside, those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
Так, интересно. Талантики подъехали. Так, вы можете зарабатывать очки талантов, начиная с уровня 5. Ага, их можно тратить по своему усмотрению, повышать уровень заклинаний, увеличивать боевую мощь, улучшать скрытность и многое другое. Используйте их с умом, так как очки талантов можно потратить только один раз, поэтому количество приобретенных вами талантов ограничено. Заглядывайте сюда почаще, чтобы узнать, какие новые потрясающие таланты вам доступны. Хорошо. Так, ну ладно, это мы пока оставим. Кстати, странно, почему нам с собой сразу книгу не дали? Зачем нам сейчас уходить отсюда, потом возвращаться? Ну ладно.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
Так, и где же мы выйдем? В самом Хогвартсе, что ли?
I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't affect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
Revelio.
You need to learn the Pulso, the banishing charm. Useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
Так, снова нас вызывают на занятия.
Accio.
Brilliant.
Revelio.
Статуя спящего дракона. Девиз Хогвартса гласит «Драко Дорвиен», что означает «никогда не щекочи спящего дракона». К счастью, этот конкретный спящий дракон сделан из камня и поэтому никогда не проснется. Его можно спокойно пощекотать без каких-либо последствий.
Revelio.
По слухам, на этой уровне когда-то была надпись «Основоположник науки об укрощении драконов». Не следовало начинать с венгерского Хогвартса. А где мы вообще, в каком месте Хогвартсе-то? Мы где-то в подземелье, что ли?
Revelio.
Так, этот квест я пока пропустил. Опа-на, вот и наши метла. Пойдем на метла. Ну что, все? А драться не будете? В прошлый раз, когда мимо них пробегал, один из них уничтожил другого.
Everybody grab a broom, and we shall get started. Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Welcome. Hello.
The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up! Up! Up, you stupid ratty school broom!
up.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care.
This is brilliant.
The rooms are school property.
Wish I had my
I
own
want them
broom.
returned in one piece. Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we? This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What a view!
Hello! Nice day for a flight!
That wasn't too bad.
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year. Whoa, our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
This is rather fun.
Oh, well done! Have a moment? I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We met in the common room. I'm Everett Clopton. So, care to join me for a bit of high-flying fun?
Kagawa seems strict. I wouldn't want to get into trouble.
Kagawa won't even notice. Besides, a bird doesn't learn how to fly by staying in the nest. Follow me.
Опять нас впутывают в какую-то
The
гадость.
tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
Ouch.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Немножко неудобно летать.
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
whistle. This concludes our tour. Best hurry back. Looks like she's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I'm disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom, the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough! Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then?
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
Так, что у нас осталось по заданиям? Так, ну эти зелья вроде у нас есть.
I've not forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
И одновременно испытайте их в деле. Просто
Please
выпить.
meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
Прикольно.
Oh. Don't do that. That's not necessary.
Hogwarts must have hundreds of owls in the owlery.
Ну что, на сегодня, я думаю, все. Продолжим мы уже завтра. Неплохо мы так исследовали мир Хогвартса. А на сегодня всем спасибо. Всем пока.